Welcome to a first look at the new game Wasteland 3, which was released on the 28th of August 2020. As you can guess from the name, it is the third game in the Wasteland series, the first being released way back in 1988. Yes, 32 years ago, on consoles such as the Commodore 64, if any of you can remember that far back. Unfortunately, I can. However, I didn't play it back then, but I've since played the remastered version, which was released for the Xbox on 25th of February of this year, 2020. It's not a game I got on with, as I found it difficult to keep track of the quests and the next step that was needed to press on to the next part of the game. Too often I found myself searching the internet for clues, just so I didn't wander aimlessly through the game environment. I also didn't find the interface to my liking or the menu options for the battles. But that was on the Xbox, and I'm led to believe the PC control system is a bit better, so I will take another look at it on the PC at some point to see if I can progress the game. Wasteland 2, however, released in 2014, was a massive leap forward, and that is a game I have thoroughly enjoyed, even though I've not yet finished its story. I found the conflicting choices that the player had to make quite challenging, particularly in deciding which path to follow, and early in the game there is a choice to make that impacts heavily on the rest of the game as it plays out. It is a choice that you cannot avoid having to make. So perhaps now is the right time for a spoiler warning. The opening cinematics of Wasteland 3 reveal some story spoilers from previous games, so if you have yet to finish them, you may want to do that before carrying on any further with this video. But with that said, let's now look at Wasteland 3 for the first time. Here we go. Let's press A key to continue. Wasteland 3. We need a new game. And bingo! Wastelander. We select our difficulty. For new and returning players who wish to experience the Wastelands as intended, a harsh but fair apocalypse. Yes, we will select that difficulty. Ranger HQ has dispatched a convoy of Rangers to Colorado to establish a lifeline of vital supplies to Arizona. Every monster was a man first. Edward Albee. Never heard of him.
It's been a rough few years for the Desert Rangers. When the world ended, they tried to bring some order to what was left of Arizona. But then, the Cochise AI woke up, and they found themselves in a fight to the death with its robot army. In the end, they had to nuke their own base to kill the damn thing for good. Been hard going ever since. Then, the Rangers heard from a fellow calling himself the Patriarch. Said he owned Colorado, but his kids were trying to steal it from him. And if the Rangers were to come and put him in their place, he'd give Arizona all the food and supplies it needed to rebuild and survive.
Look. Monitor dog.
Whoa! Sorry, Major. No way we're getting through that.
10-4, Cody. Advance team reported an alternate route across a frozen lake. Find it.
Here we go.
Copy that.
Well, reluctant as the Rangers are to interfere in family squabbles, they weren't really in a position to say no.
A route's around that dam on the far shore. Scouts, check out the ice and lead us across.
Yes, ma'am.
So the Brass sent Ranger Team November across the Rockies, because the aid he was promising the Rangers wasn't just their best hope. It was their last.
Okay, Major. All good. Come ahead.
What's the betting this ice is sabotaged and they all go crunch through it? That would make you think there's something underneath there watching. Oh look, more baby dolls' heads with flashing red eyes. Boom! Well, that was predictable, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The game.
it's been a rough road lately. But that's the thing about the Rangers. It doesn't matter how hard it gets, or how many of them fall. They keep on fighting.
Well, that's either brave
The
or
Rangers
stupid.
never stop fighting.
Well, it's either brave, stupid, or suicidal. Okay, so now having got that cinematic out of the way, we have to choose our first two characters. And you can see that there are a number of different combinations, so we'll have a quick look at what they are. Here we have Yuri and Spence. Yuri is a trooper with level 2 automatic weapons, level 1 weapon modding, and level 1 hard ass. No quirks. Background is a warmonger. Yuri's father taught him the Russian way to hunt using heavy weaponry. Overkill isn't enough for Yuri in verbal or physical fights, and demonstrating his competitive spirit often gets him into trouble. He gets a ranged damage bonus of plus 5%. Spence is a combat medic with level 1 small arms, level 1 first aid, which is useful, and level 2 brawling. Her background is a duelist, a cunning high street kid who became a prize fighter. Her strategy and knowledge of anatomy from self-patching put her ahead of the game. When the Arizona Crisis ended the first game, she joined the Rangers and gets an evasion of 3%. Ideally, I'm looking for somebody that's got big guns and first aid as well. So here we have Bronco and Kickboy as the punk rock lovers. Kickboy has level 2 lockpicking, level 1 mechanics, level 1 small arms, which could be very, very useful. Initiative 5%. Bronco, level 2 melee, level 1 armor modding, and level 1 hard ass. I like the mechanics and lockpicking, but not so keen on the melee. Father and daughter. William and Lee Singh. Sniper. 2 sniper rifle, 1 kiss ass, and 1 lockpicking. Useful. Background, 10% sneak attack damage. Again, melee, sneaky you-know-what, animal whisperer. Makes it easy to disarm alarms, evade detection, spot hidden objects, and damage unaware enemies. He's a recluse with a combat speed of plus 0.2. Mentor and student, Dusty and Marie. Small arms 2, armor modding and weapon modding, yes. Ex-merc, experience bonus 5%. Big guns, explosives, and kiss ass. You see, I quite like her and one of the punk lovers, but I don't think I'd be able to get both of them. Old hand, she gets plus 5% critical resistance. Tech heads, automatic weapons, barter. Now apparently barter is very good, because without any barter you can only sell items at 5% of their purchase value, whereas apparently if you go up the barter skill, you can get up to 30% or more. So level 2 barter is quite a good start. Perception +1, which make it easy to find hidden traps. Small arms, nerd stuff, weird science. Energy resistance 10%, energy damage bonus 5%. Then we have the young range. So we're back to the young rangers, Yuri and Spence. I'm going to go with the mentor and student because I like the big guns and the explosives. Okay, this is the battle after we've got ambushed on the ice. These yellow bars are allies, and these grey bars are our two characters, Marie and Dusty. And as you can see, our allies are finding it very easy to get taken out. We've already lost one before we even get a chance of a go. Now, Dusty. Let's see what Dusty can do there. 57% on that one, so we'll give it a shot. But if you look at the heavy gun, it took them out in a line, so that one went down as well as this one. So I shall defend her to end the turn. Marie. Now what's Marie got? She's out of range for that one. She's 90. She's slightly out of range for those three. Yeah, I know that. So I'm going to move her there and try and take out one of these. 95%. So that's, I'm going to defend her as well because she's only got 2 armor points left and she can carry those action points. Sorry, not armor points. This brute will wipe us out if we're not careful. As you can see, it's one-shotted that colleague that was sat between us. Thankfully that one missed. Down we go, one by one.
Take it to him! Come on, you piece of... There's the problem. Hang in there, November. Almost got it.
I've got to wait for the Major to get that gun operating. In the meantime, these two have got to try and take out as much of this as possible. Have we got any grenades? No, we don't. So, I am not going to move there, but I am going to take a shot at the warbot. I got 2 shots off. Not enough XP. Not enough armor points, not XP. Sorry, action points. That's a good shot. Oh, that's nice. See, that gun was very nice indeed. How many action points got left? 1. Can breathe there, so we'll defend that one and end the turn.
We can all bleed.
That's our other colleague down. And as you can see, we're seriously outnumbered. We've only got these 2 people left, as well as us. Down to 1.
Ha! Got it. November, you have targeting control.
Right. Let's see what we can do to target. Left click on the vehicle or use tab to select it, then attack the Dorsey warbot to take it out. Let's attack the Dorsey warbot. Although we've nearly taken it out with just our heavy guns. See, that took out 2 of their characters as well. Have I got enough ammo? I'm out of ammo, so that's going to have to reload. Let's move there for now. What can Marie shoot? Can Marie shoot this Dorsey killer here? Yes. Have we got one left? Oh, we do. We have him left. Let's move there to get some defense. So we have 1 left. Come on, mate, take it out. Excellent. That is our first battle won.
Come here.
We now get a bit of
If you want to
exposition.
live through this, we gotta take out the bastards with the rocket launcher up on the dam. We'll each find our own way up there and catch them front and back. Got it?
Got it. New mission. Find a way to the top of the dam. Understood,
Good.
Major.
And remember, Arizona's depending on us. There's no giving up here. There's no going back. All right, move out.
Okay, we will move out as soon as we get control back. Now, up there, we have our minimap.
Look at them doodle bugs run! Come on, cousins!
one of the Dorseys, isn't it? Here we've got main weapon, secondary weapon, items we can use. Crouching position to gain improved hit chance, evasion and detection time. Will automatically stand up if we begin moving. And attack our 2 party members, and if we flick between them you can see here a little bit of information. Currently no injuries or any other buffs or negative buffs. Here is our inventory where we can select the different categories. At the moment with all categories we've only got ammunition. I have found out that this inventory is a single inventory that can be used for all characters. So if you see something in here that a particular character can use, you give it to that character. But it's not a question of each character carrying their own inventories and therefore having to manage inventories for each character. When I first had a go at this, I was trying to do exactly that and was very confused as to why it didn't seem to work, and then I worked it out that this is a single inventory spread across all characters. So let's go and loot these corpses. Most of this stuff is junk which will be used for selling, but we'll talk about the barter skill as I mentioned earlier. So let's loot everything. All of these are all the loots that's been dropped by the individual enemies, so it's just all in one operation, so I don't need to go around every corpse looking for loot because I have now just looted all the corpses together. So let's move out. That Kodiak is our vehicle, but we can't actually get to it because of that break in the ice. That will be much more important when we get later in the game. As you can see, there are more corpses here. Oops, what's going off the mouse? So let's keep moving. Let's examine this corpse. Powder burns on this ranger's jacket. They were shot at point blank range. So these Dorseys that have attacked us are this chap here. Seems to be celebrating the fact that he's got no hands anymore and he's bleeding from them. He basically needed to be taken out of his idiocy. Nose ring and energy cells for a weapon I don't yet use. That ranger was beaten to death. Let's keep on moving. Keep an eye on this one up here, look. That took him out. Didn't last very long. Oh, there's another corpse there. Eyes wide open, they reflect the fire of burning trucks. There's a ranger vehicle. Empty. Looks like the occupants managed to escape, but we can't tell where they went. So we have to keep moving. There's more corpses. This one has been eviscerated. I'll let you read that rather than actually say it out loud, because it's not very pleasant. So we keep moving up here. Reservoir Trail and Dam Overlook.
How should I know? Maybe you blew her up already.
Liar! I want her head. It's gonna be me who bring it to Jarrett. Where is she?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're hiding her from me. You're denying me my glory.
Get that fucking gun off of me. I don't know.
Stupid cow. You're wasting my time.
This is the first encounter where we have two choices. We either try to kill the Dorsey Stalker, but at the same time that would sacrifice Private Jodie Bell, or we let the Stalker go, let Jodie live. But I want to try both ways, because Jodie does talk, if you save Jodie, she talks about a guy called Tom, who I haven't yet found. But if you play it where the Stalker goes, the Stalker will go off and inform her cousins, who then promptly kill two more prisoners. So I want to sacrifice Jodie and kill the Stalker to see if the other prisoners are this Tom that we hear about. So I will do a quick save. No, I won't do a quick save actually, I'll do a proper save. Can I do a proper save? Controller. Let's move controllers. Let me do a proper save. As you can see, I have been playing some other games, so I'm going to start in slot 8 for this one. And return to the game. Because
Look! Your friends are here!
so in this video I will do both options
Okay, hot
and we'll see what we get
Drop
from
your
both of
guns
them.
and she doesn't die. Got it?
Got it. Who are you people and why are you attacking
You ain't
us?
heard of the Dorseys? The bringers of the deluge?
Deluge.
You're more ignorant than I thought.
Killer.
Bastards! I told you I'd kill her!
Okay. So they haven't come now because we know that she has not actually gone off and warned her cousins. Let's loot all of that. There's a tape from Jodie's folks wishing her well on a mission with the rest. Oh, that didn't last very long, did it?
Your mom ain't much for saying goodbye, Jody Bell, so we're gonna slip this into your pack before you leave in the morning. We just want you to know how proud we are of you, and that we'll be praying hard for your safe return. And don't you worry about us, none. We'll get by. We always do.
Blood! Blood for the deluge!
Joey!
Oh, that's Pirate Beltran.
Don't worry, crybaby. You won't be grieving long.
Murders! Sick fucks!
So, do we get the choice, therefore, of Jodie or Beltran? Because that looks as if we might save Beltran. Right, because I've used up most of my action points in that surprise shot, I don't have a lot of option left here. Now that's out of range, so I'm going to move that there. And I'm going to see if I can blow up this oil. Oh no! That's going to kill my colleague! That was a mistake. I'll be back. Right. Yet another attempt to save Private Beltran. What you won't see in this video is several attempts I've just made where I've actually blown him up through hitting the oil tank. So I need to try and avoid hitting the oil tank as best I possibly can, which also means avoiding hitting him. So I need to try and get my angle right when I shoot this killer, and we'll see if this one helps. Right, so he's still alive, Mr. Beltran. And somehow I've got to make sure that he stays alive. So doing anything that will blow that thing up is not a great idea. Let's move him there. Private Beltran has
I
survived.
took an outflow pipe through to the far side of the dam. Now it looks like I can get up behind those yahoos on the top and take them unawares. Let me know when you're in position and we'll...
Shit! Incoming fire! Taking cover!
Okay, and let's now talk to Private Beltran.
Why didn't you get here sooner? Look what they did to Joey. He's dead.
Yes, he is dead.
Damn right. Gotta get poor Joey back to AZ.
Joey's dead.
I don't care. I'm finding a way back. I can't let Joey be buried here. The ground's too cold.
Oh my lord, this is what happens when you let emotional people into the military. Let's see if we can persuade this wuss to join us.
Are you kidding yourselves? We're done. Just let me go.
I feel... Get moving or I'll kill you myself.
You're gonna help these savages finish this off? Fuck you.
Okay.
Good. We don't need you. Do it, Joey.
Well, that has told me that Private Beltran is an absolute waste of space and an absolute waste of breath. So I'm not going to spend any more time trying to rescue her. Instead, we will go back and we will save the other one, who actually might be more useful to us. Oh yeah, he's down here, ambush sites. I thought Private Beltran might have been a useful character, but because there's nothing we could do to save their companion and all they were doing was blubbering about the death of their companion in a war zone, basically, then nah, not a character I'm interested in taking forward. So we will save this one and proceed to move forward with this one in tow.
Fuck! Your friends are here.
Definitely not
Okay,
language for
hot
Hulky to be listening
Drop your
to, is
guns
it?
and she doesn't die. Got it?
Got it. Wait, nobody has to die. Just leave
All
and
right,
we won't
fine.
shoot.
I'm going.
So, go on then.
I'm
Go.
telling my cousins you're here.
Yeah. You tell your cousins as much as you like.
Saved my life.
Jodie Bell.
You probably should have killed that gal, though. Gonna warn her friends.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. Just watch yourself. They're right outside.
Any other survivors?
Likely. Most of them burned with our transport. Couple more went under the ice and... Wait. Major Tom. He might have made it. Saw him take off like a bat out of hell after we wrecked.
See, this is the character I thought might turn out to be a
Don't know if
useful
he'll
party member.
Come with you if you find him. He gets pretty spooked, but take these. Might get his attention. Major's just his nickname. You can just call him. Gotta catch my wind first. Be careful.
Wake up, cousins! More Highlander coming!
Ah! Ruining our fun. Guess we better finish off the rest of them. Post up, cousins. Don't let them get the drop on us.
See, in light of what we learnt in that previous run-through, I don't feel that was a particular great loss there. Because now I can do this. Set them on fire with one shot. Move. Do we get one more shot?
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
we do.
We survived!
We did survive.
Major Prasad, I took side of the dam. Now, it looks like I can get up behind those yahoos on the top and take them unawares. Let me know when you're in position and we'll... Shit! Incoming fire! Taking cover!
Major Prasad. Okay. Let's move out of here. Really found that character annoying. Supposed to be a ranger, the last defenders of civilization in this post-apocalyptic world, and it was just mewling like a child out of school. Looted an upgrade item. Shall we have a look? If we have a mod. No, it's just basically this, isn't it? Well, let's give some grenades to Marie and some to Dusty. Okay. Let's carry on down here. Oops, another corpse been dropped on us.
Oh, another
From up
gun
there.
puppet to my name. You hearing this, Erastus? You ought to be here. The deluge of blood has begun, and I'm winning, big brother.
Enemy detection. That tells us a little bit about what the robot can determine. This is the key part here. However, we cannot stress enough how badly that robot will mess you up right now. And in a previous recording of this, which I've not shown, I just kept trying to kill it without realising that maybe just walking past it was a better option. So here I'm going to disable a defence turret, which alongside that big gigantic robot tends to not like us very much. Let's group everybody together. Are you coming or what? Get in there. Right. We'll group them both together. Keep an eye on that robot. And make sure we stay out of its detection range. Okay. So, which one's got the big gun? That one. No. I want to target something. Target that door. So we can check the armor crate. Scout armor, we'll loot that. Oh, hidden objects or perception. I walked straight onto that, didn't I? We'll loot all of that. And we'll disable this.
Rangers, Prasad here.
Prasad.
Took care of the hostiles who jumped me, but those bastards are still up there on the dam. I found a spot to hunker down and give you some cover when you get there. But I'm afraid this'll be mostly on you. Good luck. And hurry.
Okay, they're both healed. Let's take all that. Let's have a look. What I'm doing at the moment is just simply looting anything I can find, because the more ammo, the more healing stuff, the better. On the other side of the door we can hear rough voices and laughter and rocket fire. Open door or leave it closed. Well, if we leave it closed, then the game stops at this point because there's no further we can go, so we have to open it. Now, this is an interesting one. There's lots of explosive things here.
Ah, damn it. Looks like we killed them all. Guess the fun's over.
Or maybe not.
Wait a minute. Maybe not. Howdy, Hotlander. Oh, as much fun as it is killing folk long distance, I like it best when the deluge of blood happens up close and personal. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes,
the rest
Jared.
is gonna be sorry he stayed home. He loves him some entrails.
Who the hell are you people?
You don't know much, do you? The Dorseys are the harbingers of the deluge, the motherfucking end of the old world and the beginning of the new. And it all begins here, you little prairie dog. What I do to you, the Dorseys gonna do to all of Colorado. So squeal all you want. No one's coming to save.
Yeah. Oh, I do love it when psychos get their comeuppance.
Holy shit! They done killed Jared! Never shut up. Heads up, Rangers. More incoming.
Let me see if I can shoot that oil tank. Ah, you can shoot that one as well. What were you doing? I'm going to have to waste a turn reviving her now. Come on, get out of the fire. As for you, you need to get out of the fire as well. And, oh, I can't. Oh, you're not going to last very long, are you, missus? We need that fire putting out. This is when we need Prasad. Alright, let's do you first and heal you. How many action points we got left? 4. How many do I need to hit him? What do we know about ammo? Come on, it's time to take him out. Oh, you're brawling now, are you? Stupid. He's going to go down, dust it. We made a serious mess up of that. We've leveled up. Right, I'll show you leveling up. Wrong one. When something levels up, you get skill points and various new bits of kit. So Dusty, we'll have a look at her skills. She has got 2 on big guns, and you'll see when you're looking at learned skills and weapon skills, it will tell you what the recommended attributes are, which when we get attribute points we'll need to develop. But at the moment we've got 3 skill points, and I think we get 3 per level. So I'm going to up her big guns to level 4. And then, yeah, this is one of the strange things that, yeah, he doesn't give you a confirm button and actually keep you on this screen. You always have to move off the screen once you've confirmed it, and so it's a bit strange. So with Marie, I'm going to up her... No, I'm going to undo changes. With Marie, I'm going to give her 1 small arms, and I'm going to give her a first aid, because I don't think we've got any first aid in this party. See, first aid, if we've got another party member, it would tell us underneath first aid level that we've got somebody in the party. So I'm going to give this one first aid. In fact, I might even see, Dusty's level 1 explosives. We don't have an animal whisperer, so I'll give Marie that as well, I think. So we've got that confirmed. Now we can go and talk to Prasad. Major Prasad's breath streams from her clenched teeth. Her guts are spilling through her bloody fingers. It's clear to you she's in shock. It's incredible she's still conscious.
Nice work finishing off that jerk's crew. Did you find any other survivors?
Yeah, we found Belle.
Belle's a good kid. Thank you. You did well. Now...
I'm bleeding all over the paperwork.
All over the paperwork. We need to head for Colorado Springs. Establish a headquarters at Peterson Air Force Base. Support the Patriarch, no matter what. We do that, and the Patriarch sends aid to the Arizona Rangers. We don't, and the Rangers are fucked. That brings me to the secret orders. Only me. When we first heard from the Patriarch, General Woodson sent an advance team to Colorado, led by Angela Death. But they went dark. We have to find them.
Angela Death has appeared in all 3 of these games. What do you know about this Patriarch? He's the boss of Colorado.
Not much yet. He's the boss of Colorado. He's rich, and he's willing to share food and supplies with Arizona in exchange for a little firepower. So we better not mess this up. No. She found her way home, then found out all her squad mates, probably why she volunteered for the advanced team mission. Got her away from... Give me a second. Catch my breath, and we can go.
Just how bad do you think your wounds are, Major? Her grip tightens on her side, holding her guts in, but she doesn't look down.
It doesn't matter how bad my wounds are. We can't stay here.
Yeah. Help her up and her guts spill out. So it might well be that we need to help her on her way.
All right. Do it.
You administer an anaesthetic and she sinks back, eyes closing.
Oh.
Warm.
Warm.
She died peacefully, whereas the other option, she would have stood up and her guts would have fallen out and she would have dropped dead. So we let her go with a little bit of pain relief. Okay, so now our next step is to go and find our headquarters, which I will feature in another video. This is all we need to cover in this first impressions video. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you have and haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Press the like button. If you want to leave a comment down below, please feel free. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye for now.